The bass and Biddy, take it up. I don't arrive with a warning, I arrive with a consequence. Every move calculated, every step has significance. Most of these people addicted to relevance. I'm busy building something bigger than influence. Neon reflections bounce off the pavement. City still moving, ambitious, still restless. I got a mind that refuses containment. That's why limitations never feel permanent. Look at the crowd when the pressure gets heavy. Half of them vanish, the rest get unsteady. I get more focused the higher the tension. Like every challenge was sent here to test me. No fake smiles, no fake friends, no fake stories, for fake trends. No shortcuts, no cheat codes, no easy roads, two big goals. Everybody wants the throne till the cost appears. To the sacrifices piled through the years. To the lonely night star becoming severe. To the dream demands everything they hold dear. That's where the difference gets crystal clear. Some disappear, some persevere. Some become trapped by the limits they fear. Some become legends because they stay here. I never care for fitting inside a mold. Never care what the crowd was told. Never cared if the room felt cold. I'd rather stand alone than have my soul control. Stealing the bloodstream, lightning and dart. Everything earned, nothing was bought. Everything built from the lessons I got. Standing back up every time that I drop. Watch how the skyline glows after midnight. Watch how the city keeps running through headlights. Watch how the dreamers keep chasing the sunrise while everybody else stays hypnotized. I'm along with the ones who keep moving, the ones who keep building, the ones who keep proving that destiny isn't discovered, it's created through choices repeated. Every scar became part of the blueprint. Every setback became an improvement. Every closed door became redirection. Every obstacle became recruitment for a stronger version, a sharper version, a faster version, a harder version. The one that's standing here right now, looking at mountains and calling them practice. So if the road gets darker, if the weather gets violent, if the odds stop favoring anyone, good, that's usually where I do my best work. Yeah. Late nights, heavy pressure, still standing. Yeah, yeah. I came from silence and broken environments, cold conversations, a lack of encouragement. Now every move got intent when I'm stepping in. Whole room freeze when the baseline and the red low lights. Black fit, eyes focused, mind sharp, every second never hopeless. People switch when the road got hardest. Now they watching every move like vultures. I don't scream when I speak, I mean it. Calm energy, but the hunger undefeated, built discipline. When the pain got repeated, now the same pain fuel every achievement. Heartbeat sync with the drums in tension. Every rep turn rage into progression. Never care for the fake attention. Only growth, only real obsession. Cold air filling my lungs while I train. Those scars still dance inside my brain, but I turned all the losses in the game. Now the pressure and me move the same. Everybody talks when the life feels easy. Very few still rise when the nights turn freezing. I stay locked while the whole world's sleeping. Now the whole gym bounce every time I'm breathing. No chains left, I broke every limit, no shortcuts. Had to grind every minute, pain came close, but I never let it finish. Now my mindset different when I enter the building. Dark room, heavyweight energy rising. Bass too deep, got the floor vibrating. I stay calm while the chaos fighting. Built too strong for surviving environments. Every setback made the focus colder. Every year put more weight on my shoulders. Now I walk with the aura of soldiers. Eyes low, but the confidence louder. I don't flex for the cameras watching. I came here for the mental sharpening. Every session feels cinematic. Whole atmosphere turn volcanic. People break when the pressure increase. I break limits and I find inner peace. No wasted moves when I'm chasing dreams. Everything precise like a war machine. Long nights taught me emotional balance. How to stay solid when the soul gets damaged. Now the same darkness turned different ages, and the same fear became contagious. Voice move, but the energy ruthless. Mind too driven to move. Clueless, I don't chase validation from humans. I let results make the loudest movement. Push through the pressure, don't stop now. Even when the walls fall down. Cold nights made us stronger. Still rise higher. Fire living inside our lungs. Sweat falling slow while the beat gets colder. Still moving weight like the world on my shoulders. Everybody wants strength till life gets darker. Then they disappear when the pain grows larger. I stayed there through the mental warfare. Dark thoughts moving heavy through the air. Still stood tall when nobody cared. Now my whole presence makes the room stare. No fake smiles, no pretending. Built my life from constant mending. Every scar got a deeper meaning. Every loss gave another reason. Now the sound hit hard like thunder. Whole crowd moving, the bass go under. Calm face hiding the inner hunger. Built this mindset from surviving pressure. No fear left inside my system, no doubt. When the lights are dimmed, I know exactly who I've been, and I know exactly who I'm becoming. Every gym session feel like survival. Every heartbeat turn primal. Now the energy too viral and the aura too vital. Still focused when the world distracting. Still building while they keep reacting. No loud talk, just pure action. That's the the difference between us happening. Still standing, still rising, still locked in, still standing. Still standing.
Yeah. Locked in, 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 locked, no sleep mode. Yeah, I came from nights with depression stay heavy. Cold word tried, but it never could bend me. Eyes on the target, the focus too deadly. Whole squad moving like engines already. No fake flex, I don't talk too much. I let the work show every time I touch. Weight on my back, but the posture up. Still standing tall when the days get rough. Heartbeat sink, but the kick gets snare. Energy rise when the smoke gets scared. Everybody tough till the pain gets scared and they fade out. Well, I stay prepared, no screaming, no extra drama. Just pure driving, control trauma. Built my mindset stronger than armor. Now every move been tension louder. Push through, no brakes when the bass move. Cold mind, black shoes. Whole gym turn animal mode. Locked in, tunnel vision activated. Every rep calculated. Pain only motivated. Yeah, sweat drip slow while the lights stay low. Heavy baseline make the whole flow glow. I don't rush, but the force still show. Calm outside with the storm below. Every loss turn fuel in the system. Every stargate strength and wisdom. Now they stare when the sound starts hitting. Whole room bounce when the drums start shifting. Late nights make the hunger gigantic. Still move smooth, never too dramatic. Voice low, but the energy manic. Built this life in the dark and panic. No shortcuts, I stay consistent. Now the pressure feel addictive. Eyes like no distraction. Only growth, only action. No fear in my bloodstream, no doubt in my mindset. Too far now to stop here, I'm already locked in. Push through, bass hit like a breakthrough. Cold heart, strong move. Whole gym in beast mode. Stand tall, never freeze, never fold. Turn pressure into gold. That's how legends are built. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, feet hit the floor and the clock gets blurry. No slow lane living, every move is necessary. Stacking up pressure to the whole room carries. Weight on the bar, got the steel feeling heavy. Eyes on the target, I don't need luck. Built from the days when the eyes got stuck. Talk from the crowd, never change one truck. Still I keep driving while they stay in the mud. Back to the grind and the reps keep flying. Back to the fight and the sweat keeps shining. Everybody talking but nobody crying. Everybody posting but nobody climbing. I don't got time for a break in emotion. Whole squad locked and we move with devotion. Mind on attack and the work stay focused. Built this frame through the pain they avoided. Running that lap like a wolf in pursuit. Never been scared of the blood or the bruise. Pressure create what excuse to refuse. Victory favors the ones who improve. Keyboard warriors tapping their rage. I'm in the gym turning effort to gain. Different arenas but same kind of game. Some level up skill while some level up blame. Push to the lungs, feel fire in the chest. Push to the body says maybe you rest. Push to the doubt gets crushed by the steps. Push to the mirror admits you're the best. Every new session another new scar. Every new scar another new star. Every new star means aiming too far. Never stop climbing regardless how hard they want. Comfort, I want progression. They want shortcuts, I want obsession. They want moments, I want succession. Years of improvement become my weapon. Nothing is given, I'm taking position. Nothing is raining, I built every inch. Nothing can stop a relentless ambition when discipline turns to a permanent instinct. Move with the pace of a train off the rail. Move with the force of a storm through the veil. Move with the hunger that never can fail. Move to the doubters, get lost in the trail. Game on the screen, iron in the hand. Different battlegrounds with the same demand. Leveling stacks of a body that's grand. Results only come when you stick to the plan. No slow chorus, no waiting around. No empty breaks where the energy drowns. Straight through the speakers, I'm shaking the ground. Foot on the gas and I'm never backing down.
Yeah, yeah. Signals ignite when I enter the frame. Whole atmosphere shifts and it never stays tame. Method was gifted, I carved out a lane. Built every chapter from effort and strain. Pages of plans on the desk every night. What leathers drift aimless, I sharpen the sight. Study the angles and measure the heights. Now every decision keeps landing just right. Never been tempted by comfort or ease. ease. I'd rather be chasing impossible peaks, rather be testing the edge of my reach than sit in a room hearing promises speak. Clock keeps spinning, I'm matching the speed, focused on outcomes instead of prestige. Every new lesson becomes what I need, every new obstacle feeds the machine. Lines getting tighter, precision improving, everything moving, no hesitation brewing. Nobody knew what I planned while pursuing, now they all watch as the vision is blooming. Look at the scoreboard, the difference is clear. Some disappear whenever challenge is near, some only function when pathways are clear. I navigate storms and accelerate there. Built from resilience, not built from applause. Built from corrections and learning the flaws. Built from the moments that nobody saw when I stayed working while silence was law. Rapid fire cadence, the pattern is loaded. Every bar landing exactly as coded. Nothing accidental, every word devoted to building momentum that cannot be folded. Everybody searching for shortcuts today, looking for miracles right in the way. I put consistency fully on display, that's why the results never faded away. Heavy ambition is filling the lungs, every new target already begun. Before one victory's fully been won, the next destination is already drawn. Look at the distance that started so small, now it's expanded beyond every wall. People said certain objectives would stall, funny how none of those comments recall. Back when the blueprint existed alone, back when the vision was barely a stone, back when the seeds had invisibly grown, back when determination stood on its own. I learned that doubt as a permanent voice, fear keeps appearing regardless of choice. Difference is whether you follow the noise or build something larger than all of the noise. I took the second route every occasion, fueled by the hunger to leave an impression, fueled by the passion to master progression, fueled by the habit of daily aggression. Every new morning another rehearsal, every new evening another reversal, turning limitations to something dispersal, breaking constraints till the growth becomes universal. Bounce, 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 fast through the rhythm, no room for delay. Everything acted, no drifting away. Everything earned through the work every day. Nothing was waiting, I paved my way. Competitive spirit alive in the veins, focused and calm when surrounded by flames. Never too worried by temporary gains, thinking in years while they're thinking in days. Countless revisions, refining the craft, watching the numbers continue to climb, watching the doubters get lost in the past, watching the future arrive right on time. This isn't luck and it never was fate. This is what happens when patience creates. This is what happens when effort accumulates. This is what happens when discipline elevates. Every new challenge gets broken apart, every new puzzle examined and solved, every new barrier tested and crossed, every new weakness identified, evolved. People want evidence, here is the proof. Time leaves a mark on the things that are true. Anybody talking can say what they'll do if you actually execute all the way through. That's where the separation starts to appear. One side is driven, the other just hears. One side keeps building throughout every year. One side keeps waiting for perfect to appear. Rapid delivery all through the session, no drop in tempo, no change in direction, pure concentration and full dedication, turning persistence into domination. Nothing can shake what is firmly established, nothing can stop what is constantly practiced, nothing can match what is patiently crafted, nothing can break what adversity sharpens. So when the lights hit and everyone watches, understand every achievement is process. Every advancement was built from deposits made over years of relentless accomplishments.
Yeah. None of them, none of them. Yeah, 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 yeah. Midnight reflections inside tinted glass. City lights scattered then fade as I pass. Footsteps echo through corridors fast. Moments dissolve but the memories last. Dreams in the suitcase, maps in the drawer. Names all forgotten, receipts from before. Lessons collected from closing the door. Knowledge increases, excuses get poured. Nobody noticed the hours invested. Quiet, refined and repeatedly tested. Every adjustment carefully measured. Every advancement internally treasured. Static opinions keep floating around. Most of them vanish the second they're found. I stay committed to higher ground. Building foundation profoundly sound. Yeah. Years bring perspective, revealing the scheme. Reality stronger than fantasy seems. Value is hidden beyond what it means. Far from the surface and social routines. Pages accumulate, chapters expand. Failure becomes something useful and planned. Pieces connect when the structure is scanned. Nothing survives without taking a stand. Code air arriving from avenues deep. Thoughts moving faster than anyone speaks. Wisdom is grown when discomfort repeats. Not when existence remains incomplete. Watch how the landscape evolves over time. Watch how intentions are shown through design. Watch how endurance outlast every climb. Watch how consistency quietly shines. Several directions were offered before. Many appear with the glamorous core. Most disappear when examined further, leaving a clearer and practical course. Glass towers glow over rivers below. Traffic continues in organized flow. Everyone chasing a version of gold. Few understand what true substance can hold. Patience develops a different sight. Not every victory happens in light. Some are created away from the hype. Some are completed unseen every night. No sudden miracles, no lucky break. Only refinement and risk our face. Only the discipline nobody praised. Only the standards repeatedly raised. Crowds often gather wherever it's safe. Rarely around but when certainty waits. Yet that's the location where character shapes. Far from convenience and effortless days. Stories are written through action alone. Not through assumptions repeatedly thrown. Not through reaction from screens and phones. But through decisions distinct of your own. Rain on the pavement, reflections align. Moments reminding that nothing is signed. Everything changes regardless of time. Meaning is found when creating your line. Sharp observations replacing illusion. Turning confusion to practical movement. Searching for substance instead of amusement. Choosing development over every direction was crossed in the mind. Now just a fragment of previous design. Certain ambitions seem distant at first, then become reachable after the work. Progress emerges in gradual bursts. Long after doubt predicted the worst. Nothing dramatic is needed to rise. Only your purpose refusing disguise. Only your vision that constantly guides. Only your spirit refusing compromise. Find a horizon still wait in the dark. Far beyond limits, imagine a start. One steady step can eventually carve past to remain when the spotlight departs. Yeah. Let's go. Yeah. Started with sketches and unfinished pages. Now every chapter keeps filling with stages. Most get distracted by trends and the changes. I stay connected to long-term arrangements. Light from the skyline reflect through the glass. Watching entire seasons rapidly pass. Nothing was built from a shortcut or hack. Everything came from repeatedly adapting. Some chase attention, I chase evolution. Some need approval to start their movement. I learned the value of self-execution, turning ideas into actual blueprints. Pressure can shape you or make you retreat. Depends on the mindset you carry beneath. I kept advancing whenever a peak, finding a lesson inside every defeat. Cold conversations and difficult roads. Moments when nobody offered support. Still I was drafting the future I wrote. Piece by piece until everything showed. Yeah. Long nights, studying patterns and habits. Trying to master whatever I practice. Nothing dramatic, just daily mechanics. Building momentum through disciplined actions. Many start running and suddenly stop. Many get close and abandon the climb. Many get trapped by the fear of a loss, never discovering what they could find. I kept exploring the edge of potential, focused on growth that was truly substantial. Never dependent on something external, driven by standards that stayed internal. Years in the making and still getting sharper, still getting stronger, still aiming farther. Every new challenge creates a new marker. Every new marker turns into an answer. No lucky break and no magical moment. Only commitment and staying devoted. Only the choice to remain in emotion, even when everything felt overloaded. We came too far to fade away. Too much built just to walk away. Head held high through the wind and rain. Still standing tall, still in the game. We came too far to fade away. No looking back, no change of lane. Whatever comes, we remain the same. Still standing tall, still in the game. Now when I look at the road behind me, nothing was easy but everything shaped me. Every rough chapter eventually changed me into somebody. Excuses can't save me. People keep talking, that's part of the cycle. Some will support you, some will dislike you. None of it matters when purpose is guiding. None of it matters when vision is driving. Learn how to operate under the pressure. Learn how to focus through all of the weather. Learn how to build something lasting forever instead of chasing temporary measures. So one step forward, then another repeated. Simple formula consistently needed. Small daily actions eventually exceeded every expectation that people believed in. That's why I trust in the process completely. Even when progress is moving discreetly, nothing grows instantly, everything slowly forms into something remarkably unique. Every horizon reveals another. Every achievement creates a new number. Every destination uncovers another reason to keep pushing further and further. Failure was never the end of the story, only a teacher disguised as a warning. Showing the areas needing improvement, preparing the path for a stronger performance. Look at the skyline, endless expansion. Look at the blueprint becoming a mansion. Look at the effort creating advancement. Look at the vision becoming reality. This is for everyone chasing the target. Everyone willing to work when it's hardest. Everyone building regardless of darkness. Everyone turning ambition to progress. When the lights dim, when the noise disappears, character stays after all of the cheers. That's what remains after all of the years. Everything earned through persistence and grit. We came too far to fade away. Too much built just to walk away. Head held high through the wind and rain. Still standing tall, still in the game. We came too far to fade away. No looking back, no change of lane. Whatever comes, we remain the same. Still standing tall, still in the game.
Yeah. Got it, beats. Walk through the smoke with a calm expression. Build my position through pure progression. Never depended on outside acceptance. Turned every obstacle into a lesson. Look at the room when I step in the frame. Energy shifts and it never stay tame. Everybody talking but few can explain how they keep losing while I keep the flame. Nothing the route. While they were arguing, chasing the clout, I was improving what I was about. Now they all wonder what happened somehow. Eyes on the target, I don't get distracted. Most of the noise is completely irrelevant. Everything planned and carefully mapped. Every decision create an advantage. I don't need luck, I don't need favors. I don't need saving from self-proclaimed saviors. I built the engine, assembled the layers. Now every season produces new players. Yeah, fast through the rhythm, aggressive delivery. Every ball loaded with purpose and energy. Never been interested chasing celebrity. Focused on building a lasting identity. Some only move when the spotlight is on. Some disappear when the comfort is gone. Some need applause just to carry along. I stay relentless regardless of vibes. Harder than steel when the pressure arrives. Sharper than ever whenever it's time. Nothing can shake what was built in the mind. Nothing can break what was tested by fire. Look at the climb and the distance achieved. Look at the things they said I never reached. Now every milestone is part of the speech. Proof that persistence is stronger than fear. Tell 'em move. Make way when I come through. Whole squad locked in. Yeah, we know what we do. Move. No brace, no excuse. Head high, game face. Nothing left to prove. Every wall gets removed. No matter the weather, we improve and improve. Watch how the room gets consumed when ambition and confidence finally fuse. Yeah, never been average, never been passive. Everything earned through deliberate actions. Most get stuck in repetitive patterns. I break the cycle and build something massive. Watch how the blueprint turns into reality. Watch how consistency changes the salary. Watch how resilience creates a mentality far beyond temporary popularity. Years in the making, still getting stronger, still getting wiser. Aiming farther, still getting faster, moving smarter, still carrying standards higher and harder. I learned that discipline beats motivation. Motivation faced by habits, they're waiting. Ready to work without hesitation. Ready to execute without explanation. That's why I'm calm when the stakes get higher. That's why I'm cool when the pressure gets tighter. That's why I grow when the challenge gets wider. Fueling the vision and feeding the fire. This for the dreamers that never gave in. This for the fighters still wanting to win. This for the people improving within. Not for the ones always blaming the wind. Every new chapter revealing the truth. Nobody's coming to rescue your move. Nobody's writing the story for you. You either created or watch others do. I chose the first and I'm standing on it. Built every layer and landed on it. Faced every doubt and expanded beyond it. Now every limit is gone in a moment. Nothing is stopping the motion today. Nothing is making me drift away. Nothing is pulling attention astray. Everything focused on making a way. So move. Make way when I come through. Whole squad locked in. Yeah, we know what we do. Move. No breaks, no excuse. Head high, game face. Nothing left to prove. Every wall gets removed. No matter the weather, we improve and improve. Watch how the room gets consumed when ambition and confidence finally fuse. Yeah. Kick the door open, I'm done being patient. Whole room freezes when I make a statement. Built from the pressure they couldn't survive and forged in conditions that sharpen my mindset. Never been one for the talk or pretending. Most of these people are following trends. I'm setting standards and raising the ceiling. They're busy debating, I'm busy ascending. Cold in my tone, but the mission is burning. Every wrong turn became part of the learning. Every bridge crossed left another one smoking. Every new chapter left somebody nervous. Look at the board and the numbers are changing. Look at the faces, the mood rearranging. Nobody thought I would reach this position. Now they get quiet whenever I mention. Heavy footsteps when I enter the building. Everybody watching, but nobody willing to put in the hours required to build it. That's why the gap between us keeps widening. I don't do average is crowded. Everybody comfortable living surrounded by limits. They made an excuses they worship. Meanwhile I'm breaking the walls they get housed in. Straight to the point, I got no time for games. No time for gossip, no time for the fake. No time for people who speak from the sidelines, trying to judge every move that I make. Came from the bottom of doubt and resistance. Carried ambition through storms at a distance. Learned that the strongest advantage is discipline. Not luck, not wishes, not random assistance. Every new rival gets treated the same. Respect if it's earned, but I'm taking my lane. Nobody handed me keys to the kingdom. I built every gate and I carved every name. Hardest titanium under the pressure. Calm when the stakes keep getting heavier. Most start floating when tension increases. I start operating significantly better. Watch how I move when the clock starts ticking. Watch how I stay when the rest start dipping. Watch how I rise when conditions get ugly. Watch how I thrive when the outlook is risky. Never depended on outside approval. Never adjusted my path for consumers. Never diluted the fire inside me just to be easier for someone to digest. Whole lot of noise, but the facts stay louder. Whole lot of talk, but the actions stay smaller. Whole lot of promises filling the air until reality crushes the posture. Built for the climb, built for the challenge, built for the moments that test every balance. Built for arenas where confidence matters. Built for environments loaded with static. So when I arrive, understand what you're seeing. Years of commitment condensed in a being. Not an overnight story or magical sequence. Just pure determination, refusing defeat. Step in the room and the tension gets violent. Nobody breathing, the chatter gets silent. I didn't arrive here by asking for guidance. I built every brick while they set the divided. Cold-blooded focus, I hunt what I target. Most of these people just bark from the darkness. Talk about power but freeze when it's time. The second pressure arrives at the market. I don't do sympathy, I don't do softness. I don't slow down just to fit in your process. I came to dominate every environment, leaving a mark every time that I'm crossing. Look at the faces, they're reading the warning. Look at the posture, the confidence falling. All of that part disappears in a second. Soon as the competition starts calling, heavy artillery packed in the sentence. Every ball lands with a dangerous presence. Most of these rappers are built for attention. I'm built for collision and total destruction. Came from the bottom when nothing was promised. Nothing was gifted, no fortunate timing. Everything earned through relentless obsession. While they kept talking, I stayed in the grinding. Sharp like a blade and I keep it that way. Some people break, I accelerate. Some people panic when everything shakes. I get more dangerous the harder it gets. Straight through the ceiling, I don't see a limit. Straight through the doubt, I don't need a witness. Straight through the noise and the fake competition. Straight through the walls, they convinced we're impossible. Everybody tough when the weather is perfect. Everybody loud when the spotlight is working. Everybody gone when the pressure increases. That's where I separate purpose from surface. I don't got rivals, I got decorations. Names on the list of defeated occasions. Each one convinced they will bring in a challenge. Each one became just another statistic. Watch how I move when the stakes start rising. Calm in the storm while the rest start hiding. Built from adversity, sharpened by conflict. That's why my mindset is harder than iron. No hesitation, no second guessing. No looking back for approval or blessing. I trust the work and the scars that I carry far more than opinions from people pretending. Kings get remembered, queens get remembered, legends get remembered, but pressure reveals them. And when the lights hit, and when the crowd forms, and when the moment arrives, when the warning, I'm not surviving the battlefield anymore. I'm the reason the battlefield changes. Yeah. 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 I hit the scene like a crack in the pavement. Everything shakes when I step in the placement. Most of these voices keep chasing relevance. I built an empire from focus and patience. Look at the difference in how we were moving. You wanted attention, I wanted improvement. You wanted reactions, I wanted progression. Now all of those choices are showing the proof, and it's straight from the gate. I ain't asking permission. Straight for the crown with a tunnel vision mission. Straight through resistance and harsh opposition, turning every setback into ammunition. No handouts, no shortcuts, no lucky alignment, no magical moment that changed my environment. Just thousands of hours of ruthless refinement, turning raw hunger into an assignment. Everybody talking until it gets serious. Everybody laughing until they get curious. Everybody confident right until evidence shows them the gap and they suddenly fear it. I stay dangerous under the pressure, actually sharper whenever it's heavier. Most get consumed by the weight of a challenge. I turn the challenge into an advantage. Every new rival arrives with a statement. Every new rival believes they can take it. Every new rival eventually learns that confidence isn't enough when you face this. Built for the tension, built for the chaos, built for the nights where the outcome is unknown. Built for the moments that make people nervous. Built for arenas where weakness gets exposed. I don't break, I don't fold, I don't drift, I don't slow, I don't wait for approval. I don't move by the rules. I create, I improve, I adapt, I refuse to become another name that gets buried with excuses. Look at the climb and the distance I've covered. Look at the storms that I crossed to discover. Strength isn't born when conditions are perfect. Strength is developed when comfort is murdered. Some of these people got talent and wasted it. Some got potential and never embraced it. Some got one obstacle placed in their pathway, turned right around and immediately hated it. I took the opposite route when it happened. I saw a wall and decided to attack it. Every rejection became motivation. Every limitation became something practical. Hard as a diamond that's forged under pressure. Calm as a veteran reading the weather. Nothing surprises me anymore lately. I've already survived things considerably worse. Watch how I enter and instantly change it. Watch how the atmosphere starts rearranging. Watch how the doubters go quiet. The second reality shows them exactly what game this is. I don't need noise, I don't need hype, I don't need fake validation online. I need results, I need progress, I need a target and something to climb. That's why I keep getting stronger each season. That's why I keep getting harder to weaken. That's why I keep getting harder to imitate every new year, adding depth to the sequence. Many start fast but eventually vanish. Many look solid until they get challenged. Many look fearless while standing in daylight, then disappear when the conditions get damaged. I remain standing, I remain focused, I remain present, I remain loaded. Every ambition still fully alive, every objective aggressively pursued. This isn't luck and it never was fortune. This is the outcome of daily enforcement. Doing the work when nobody was watching. Building momentum and guarding its course. Late nights, long roads, cold air, no sleep. Big risk, strong mind, no fear, all speed. Each scar, each bruise, each loss, each sting, turning to fuel for the future I bring. Now when they look at the level I'm reaching, most of them think it appeared in an evening. They never witnessed the years of commitment. They only arrived when the outcome was visible. That's why opinions don't carry much value. People judge stories from fragments and angles. I know the chapters they never got access access to. I know the wars that were fought in the shadows. So when the pressure arises at the highest and everybody around me gets anxious, that's when I'm usually operating best, because adversity built this entire mindset. No surrender, no retreat, no hesitation, no defeat. Just another mountain underneath my feet and another horizon waiting for me to reach. Waiting for me to reach.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. I don't knock, I walk through, whole room gets colder. Weight on my back till my mind say bolder. Years went by, not a chip on my shoulder. Looks like a mountain that keeps getting larger. Most of these people got plans they abandoned. I got objectives engraved in the granite. Nothing can move them, nothing can damage. Nothing but definite stop what I planned it. Look in my eyes, there ain't doubt in the system. I made a promise and chose not to miss it. Some people dreaming and call it a vision. I make a vision and turn it to business. Talk is cheap and I learned that early. Everybody loud when the road looks worthy. Everybody tough when the crowd gets noisy. Different story when the odds get dirty. That's where the masks start falling apart. That's where the fear starts showing its cards. That's where the pressure starts crushing the hearts. That's where I usually shop in the bars. Built from setback, built from failure, built from moments nobody favored, built from nights that felt contagious, filled with problems, still I stayed dangerous. Never had time for a pity parade, never had time for a victim charade. Every excuse got thrown in the grave, I was too busy creating a lane. Watch how I move when the heat gets higher, watch how I move when the stakes require. Everything inside of me turns to a fighter, everything inside of me feeds the fire. Some want attention, some want applause, some want a shortcut around every loss. I wanted master, I wanted growth, I wanted something that nobody owns. Now when I enter the atmosphere shifts, nobody says it but everybody gets it. There's a difference between saying you're ready and proving you're ready whenever but tested. I don't compete with the average, I don't compete with the crowd, I don't compete with opinions, I don't compete for attention now. I'm trying to see what my limit is, trying to break every estimate, trying to become what they say couldn't happen and doing it twice just to demonstrate. Cold wind, dark sky, still moving, no guide, no map, no sign, just hunger inside. Each scar, each lesson, each risk, each fight made me a problem they never could solve. You can keep talking about what you're planning, I already started and finished the action. You can keep searching for perfect conditions, I learned to perform in imperfect environments. That's why I don't panic when pressure arrives, that's why I don't freeze when the moment gets live. That's why I stay locked when the chaos ignites, because adversity trained me my whole damn life. Nothing was promised, nothing was free, everything earned, everything me. Every new level began with a dream, then turned to obsession, then turned to reality. I came too far to move backwards, two men need storms in the chapter, two men need nights in the darkness to stop when the target is captured. So if you see me still climbing, understand what you're viewing. There's a relentless improvement, still not even close to concluding. Yeah. Came out swinging before the bell even rang. Before they could speak, I was making a name. Most of them circled the edge of the game. I stepped in the middle and challenged the flame. Straight from the dirt where ambition gets tested, where every mistake leaves a mark and a lesson, where every decision can alter direction and every success is a price and a question. I wasn't built for the safe route, wasn't built for the background, wasn't built for the sidelines, waiting for fate to come back around. Now I was built for collision, built for the moments of friction, built for the pressure that crushes the average and turns weak confidence into submission. Watch how I move when the stakes get larger, watch how I stay when the odds get darker, watch how I rise when the room gets hostile. Most get nervous, I get sharper. I don't got time for the fake personas, internet kings and imaginary soldiers, talking like giants behind an account and disappearing when reality shows up. Everybody's loud when they're feeling protected, everybody's bold when the risk is neglected, everybody's fearless until consequences suddenly show up and demand an investment. That's when I separate myself from the crowd. I don't need noise just to feel proud, I don't need cameras following around, I know exactly what I'm about. Years in the making, still accelerating, still navigating, still elevating, still finding ways to improve every angle, still cutting limits and breaking the cable, still chasing levels they call unattainable, just to arrive and make it look attainable. Cold stare, steel nerves, no fear, no words, just action, just work, just scars, just earned. I learned real power is quiet, doesn't need validation, doesn't need likes, doesn't need anybody standing beside it. Real power survives isolation, real power survives frustration, real power survives situations that leave weaker minds in devastation. I kept advancing through all of it, carried the weight and evolved with it. Every new obstacle placed in my path, I took apart and dissolved it quick. Some want comfort, some want ease, some want guarantees. I want challenges, I want growth, I want pressure that forces me to become everything I can be. That's why I never stop climbing, even when everything says be cautious, even when logic says slow the pace. Something inside me refuses to pause it. Maybe it's hunger, maybe it's pride, maybe it's everything built over time. Maybe it's knowing how quickly a chance can disappear if you hesitate twice. So I keep moving with purpose, keep sharpening every verse, keep treating every setback like fuel for something much worse. For the doubt, for the hate, for the walls, for the weight, for every voice that predicted I wouldn't escape. Now they watch from a distance, trying to understand persistence, trying to understand how discipline turned into a dangerous existence. But there is no secret, no shortcut, no hidden code, just relentless execution on a road most people never chose.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Ain't no warm up, I ride with a problem. Whole room stiff when the pressure gets dropped in. Everybody talking like they really got it till the lights get bright and the stakes get monstrous. I don't do trends, I don't follow directions. I don't need circles for social protection. Built from resistance, refined through rejection. Now every setback becomes an injection. Fuel in the bloodstream, venom and cadence. Sharp enough to cut through fake reputations. Most of these people create limitations and act surprised when they live in the cages. Look at the hunger, it's carved in my features. Look at the focus, it's deeper than speeches. I wasn't raised by comfort and leisure. I was shaped by surviving the season. Some got talent and wasted the blessings. Some got chances and lost from the laziness. Some got close and folded from pressure. I got stronger whenever it tested me. Hard to ignore when I enter the picture. Hard to compete when the vision is bigger. Hard to predict me, I move like a trigger. Wrong move and the gap gets wider. I don't need applause, I don't need praise, I don't need strangers repeating my name. I need objectives, I need momentum. I need a mountain too high for containment. Everybody tough in a controlled environment. Everybody brave till the risk gets violent. Everybody loud till reality arrives and suddenly silence becomes the alignment. That's where I separate, that's where I rise. That's where the fire gets lit in my eyes. That's where the panic appears in their minds. While I get calmer, the higher the climb. I'm still in the lungs, ice in the stare. No room inside me for doubt or despair. Every new scar is a map that I wear, showing exactly how I got here. Years in the making, still never satisfied. Still got ambition that's larger than appetite. Still got a target that's far from my fingertips. Still got a reason for every late night. Watch how I move when the room gets crowded. Watch how I move when the noise gets loudest. Watch how I move when the tension surrounds me. That's usually where I become the most dangerous. Not because anger controls every action, not because ego keep feeding reactions. Because I know what it costs to build something and I refuse to let anybody damage it. Someone attention, someone acceptance, someone a shortcut to skip every lesson. I want the challenge, I want the resistance, I want the version of me that comes after the pressure. No breaks, no retreat, no fear, no sleep. Just another goal getting buried beneath my feet. And another one waiting, and another one calling, and another horizon beyond what they're drawing. By the time they think they figure me out, I'm already somewhere ahead of the story. Yeah. 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 Crown to the sideways, dust on the leather. Walk through turbulence, handle the weather. Never relied on a lucky endeavor. Everything stitched together, thread after thread. Names come and go, I remain in position. Reading the room with mechanical vision. Studying patterns and hidden intentions. Moving with purpose instead of permission. Glass on the floor from a shattered illusion. People get trapped in their own conclusions. I learned adaptability beats confusion. That's why my pathway erased the intrusion. You see a summit, I see a beginning. You see a trophy, I see what is missing. You see a rival, I see another distance. Waiting ahead with a different condition. Pages keep turning, the ink never drying. Blueprints expanding while others are hiding. Every new chapter demands redefine, and everything stagnant eventually dies. They want a shortcut through every equation. They want rewards without dedication. Then act surprised when the final location looks nothing like their original statement. Meanwhile, I'm mapping a larger terrain, testing the limits again and again, searching for areas left unexplored, opening doors they ignored in the rain. Sharp, like a signal cutting through static. Every maneuver deliberate and calculated. Never theatrical, never dramatic, just highly effective and highly adaptive. Watch how the structure continues ascending. Watch how the details connect without bending. Watch how the skeptics start quietly ending. Arguments built on assumptions and guessing. No borrowed identity, no imitation, no artificial personality fabrication. Everything rooted in self-creation. Everything earned through direct application. Cities keep glowing beneath the horizon. Air full of noise but my focus is iron. People get lost in the smoke of distraction. I stay connected to actual action. To responses, excellent time and years of refinement behind every line. And most only notice the visible outcome, never the countless revisions behind it. That's why opinions don't alter direction. Temporary headlines don't capture attention. I know exactly what deserves investment and what belongs in the review reflection. Each new sunrise opens another equation, another unknown waiting for navigation, another opportunity calling my patience, another reason to keep elevating. No ceiling visible, no final destination, only expansion and constant creation. And if the landscape changes tomorrow, redesign every part of the operation. Because standing still was never the language, never the method, never the standard. I came to construct something lasting, not something remembered for only a moment.
Yeah. 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 Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Black top beneath me, skyline electric. Heartbeat aligned with a different objective. Never been drawn to the ordinary setting. Always been chasing the edge of potential. Look at the landscape shifting and changing. Most get comfortable staying complacent. I got a habit of breaking containment. Testing the borders, they call it attainment. Concrete ambition, titanium nerves. Nothing was handed, I studied and learned. Every mistake became something to work. Every detour revealed a new curve. People love talking in circles for hours. Building opinions like cardboard towers. One gust the truth and they crumble completely. Leaving behind what they swore was power. Meanwhile I'm charting a course through the chaos. Finding opportunity hidden in fallout. Reading the room before anyone notices. Knowing exactly which move to bring out. Late night reflections inside empty stations. Watching the city rewrite generations. Thousands of stories in constant rotation. Each one connected to someone's creation. I took the route with the highest resistance. Found something valuable living within it. Most turn around when uncertainty visits. I got familiar and made it a business. Foot on the pavement, eyes on expansion. Built from endurance, not from attraction. Not from applause, not from reactions. Not from a temporary burst of distractions. Watch the distractions. Watch the distractions. Watch how the framework continues developing. Layer by layer, the structure gets elegant. Nothing excessive, just steady intelligence. Guiding decisions with practical relevance. Some people search for a hero to follow. Some on a map with no risk and no sorrow. I learned the unknown can become an advantage if you stop treating tomorrow as borrowed. Storm clouds gathering over the avenue. Everybody rushing, unsure what to do. I keep composure and navigate through. Because confusion is nothing new. Steel rails humming beneath distant headlights, reminding me progress is built over long nights. Not through a miracle, not through a shortcut, but through persistence applied at the right times. No borrowed slogans, no scripted persona. No need to imitate somebody older. I built a standard, it's difficult to measure, because it evolves every time I get better. One more horizon beyond what I'm seeing. One more objective demanding completion. One more challenge inviting attention. One more reason to strengthen conviction. Years from now when the dust finally settles, what will remain won't be noise or metals. It'll be everything carefully assembled, brick after brick, through relentless effort. Yeah. Hit the gas, leave sparks on the asphalt. Whole city watching, but nobody asked for it. Built from the nights where the eyes looked impossible. Now every move got precision and confidence. I don't do waiting around for a miracle. I don't do hoping the universe listens. I take a vision and turn it to action, and turn the action to something significant. Most of these people got comfortable lately, talking like giants but moving like babies, claiming they're hungry while dodging the kitchen, wondering why they ain't eating a meal. I came from places where failure was common. Nobody cared if you won or you lost it. You either adapted or faded away. There wasn't a speech that could soften the cause. Heart like a furnace, mind like a weapon, eyes on a destination. Far from the present, no second guessing, no asking questions. When it's time to move, I move with intention. Watch how the room gets awkward when somebody finally backs up the talk. Watch how the crowd gets quiet as soon as the pressure starts making its call. Everybody got confidence online. Everybody got courage in captions. Everybody got plans. The reality shows up and starts taking action. Then all the noise disappears. Then all the acting dissolves. Then all the stories collapse. Then all the pretending is gone. Meanwhile, I'm still in motion. Still got momentum increasing. Still got objective expanding. Still got ambitions reaching higher than anything I wrote before. Higher than anything they could predict. Higher than every limitation somebody tried to attach to my name. I don't carry excuses. I don't carry regret. I don't carry opinions that never created a check. I carry experience. I carry perspective. I carry lessons collected from every objective. Storm clouds above, still advancing. Roadblocks ahead, still attacking. Hand up, still adapting. New challenge appears, still demanding. Everything out of myself, everything out of my focus, everything out of my discipline. Nothing from luck and hoping. That's why I don't panic. That's why I stay composed. That's why I keep building when everybody else folds. I know what it costs to rise. I know what it takes to grow. I know what it means to stand when the rest of the room says no. So when you see me moving, understand what you're seeing. Years of relentless commitment, finally breaking the ceiling. Not because fate decided, not because stars align, because I chose every day to keep sharpening the design. And now the engine is running, the signal is fully alive. The mission is far from finished. I'm only arriving to climb.
Yeah. Yeah. First thing they notice, the temperature changing. Soon as I enter, the energy shifting. I don't arrive with participation, I arrive with a different intention. Built from turbulence, sharpened by friction. Most of them freeze when the stakes start lifting. I get more focused, the bigger the challenge. That's why the gap keeps steadily widening. Never been interested chasing acceptance. Never adjusting my standards for blending. Never diluted ambition for comfort. Never traded substance for attention. Look at the skyline and listen restless. Just like the thoughts that I feel in my headspace. Every new target unlocks another one. Every achievement creates a new staircase. Some want a shortcut, some want a handout, some want a miracle. I want a way out of the limits, out of the ceiling, out of the boxes they built for the dreamers. Cold stare, fast pace, no breaks, no grace. Straight through, no fear, no pause, no way. Watch how the doubters start changing expression. Soon as the outcome begins reflecting all of the work they ignored in the shadows, all of the hours they never respected. Everybody wants glory, nobody wants repetition. Everybody loves when few can survive the condition. Long nights, no audience, no spotlight, no compliments, just discipline, just sacrifice, just another promise kept to myself. Oh, I don't need noise from the outside, I don't need headlines or headlines repeated it. I know exactly the value I'm bringing, I know exactly the reason I'm breathing. Pressure arrives and I'm still standing, storms rolling and I'm still advancing. Road gets rough and I'm still adapting. Every setback is turned to an advantage. That's why I'm difficult to imitate. Everything here was built over time. You can't copy scars, you can't duplicate lessons, you can't recreate years of grind. People see results, people see movement, people see confidence, people see improvement. What they don't see is the thousands of moments where quitting looked easier than continuing. But I continued again and again, through every doubt, through every bend, through every season, through every test, through every weight placed onto my chest. Now when I move with certainty. Not because life gave me guarantees, because I survived enough uncertainty to stop being scared of possibilities. So let the skyline glow, let the city stay awake. Let another obstacle show up, let another challenge take shape. Because every time the pressure rises, every time the odds disagree, something inside me gets louder and reminds me exactly who I came to be. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Red lights, flashing through the rain on the freeway. Everybody rushing, I don't move the same way. Most of them drift wherever the wind takes. I choose the route that nobody else takes. Silence around me, I like it that way. Too many voices got nothing to say. Too many actors performing all day. Soon as the curtain drops, they fade away. I learned the game from the cracks in the pavement, not from the comfort of perfect arrangements, not from a circle that handed me placement. Everything came from relentless engagement, running on instinct, running on vision, running on something much deeper than winning. Something that keeps me awake when it's midnight, something that pushes me farther than limits. Look at the skyline, endless and glowing. Look at the traffic below, always flowing. Everybody searching for somewhere to go. Most never question the road that they're following. I did. That's why I changed it, that's why I built it, that's why I claimed it. Never accepted the road that was written. I rewrote the script and redesigned the ending. Sharp like the cold air, high above rooftop. Thoughts moving quicker, their hands on the stopwatch. Every new chapter reveal another lie. Every new lie getting broken by persistence. Some want a shortcut, some want a rescue, some want a reason to stop what they set to. I want expansion, I want discovery, I want to see what's beyond what's in front of me. That's why I welcome uncertainty, that's why unfamiliar don't bother me. That's why pressure never controls me, I learned how to carry it properly. Late nights, bright signs, fast trains, dark skies. New goals, new maps, new roads, no guide. Every mistake left knowledge behind. Every delay taught a different design. Every closed door redirected the path towards something bigger I couldn't define. Now when they ask how I keep moving forward, how I stay calm when the situation gets harder, how I stay focused when everything changes, how I stay grounded while aiming much farther, it's simple. I stopped waiting for ideal conditions, stopped searching for perfect positions, stopped looking around for permission, started creating my own definition. Now every horizon looks reachable, every challenge looks beatable, every setback looks temporary, every opportunity looks feasible. And if tomorrow rewrites the landscape, if every direction suddenly changes, I'll still be standing, still adapting, still turning uncertainty into advantage.
Yeah. Street lights. Yeah. Yeah. Hey. Street lights flicker while the city's still breathing. Engines growling underneath the evening. Everybody chasing something they believe in. Most get distracted before they can reach it. I took a different route straight through the madness. Never depended on perfect advantages. Never expected the world to be painless. Still kept advancing through every collapse. Skill in my backbone, fire in my bloodstream. Vision so clear I can see what the dust means. Every closed gate became another lesson. Every wrong turn added depth to direction. Look at the skyline built from ambition. Thousands of stories, thousands of missions. Some rise quickly, some disappear. Some spend a lifetime controlled by fear. Not me. I got a hunger that doesn't get quieter. The bigger the mountain, the more I'm inspired. The heavier conditions become in the moment. The stronger the engine inside me gets wired. Everybody talks about greatness. Very few live in the process. Everybody wants the destination. Few can survive what progress cost them. Long roads, fast pace, cold nights, no breaks. One goal, next goal, then another gets chased. Never satisfied, never completely finished. Every achievement creates another beginning. Every horizon reveals a new distance. Every victory expands the ambition. Some people searching for comfort, some people searching for status, some people searching for followers, some people trapped in their habits. I'm searching for growth, searching for mastery, searching for something beyond what they hand to me. Storm clouds gather above the city. Rain starts painting the avenue silver. Most head home when conditions get heavy. I keep moving through weather that hardens the spirit to beat. Cause pressure doesn't break me, pressure introduces me to parts of myself most people never get to see. That's why the doubts don't affect me. That's why opinions don't direct me. That's why I stay locked on a mission regardless of who may reject me. Look at the years, look at the mileage, look at the miles behind every accomplishment. Nothing was random, nothing was gifted. Everything built through relentless persistence. No shortcuts, no miracles, no hidden road. Just thousands of choices made when nobody knows. And now the foundation stands taller. Now the blueprint grows larger. Now the future looks closer. Yet somehow the vision gets farther. So I keep climbing, keep building, keep aiming, keep learning, until every ounce of potential finally stops hiding and starts emerging. Yeah, let's go. Headlights cutting through fog on the bypass. Everybody rushing, I move with a purpose. Some get tracked and repeat in the cycle. I break the pattern and rewrite the surface. Nothing was certain when I started building. No guarantees and no perfect conditions. Only a target beyond the horizon, calling my name with relentless persistence. I seen the rise, I seen the fall, I seen the mass, I seen it all. People transform when the pressure increases, true colors show when the spotlight dissolves. That's why I trust actions more than promises. Trust scars more than polished accomplishments. Trust consistency over excitement. Trust the work more than empty confidence. Cold wind, fast lane, dark clouds, no change. One path, one aim, no pause, no change. Every obstacle looked gigantic till I walked up and examined it. Most of the walls that appear in your vision exist only because you imagined it. Look at the city, millions of stories, millions of people pursuing importance. Some are controlled by the fear of tomorrow, some are creating tomorrow in silence. I chose the second, that's why I'm restless. That's why I never got used to acceptance. Comfort can quietly turn into poison, killing ambition without even noticing. So I keep searching for higher ground, keep searching for stronger versions, keep searching for places untouched, keep searching for lessons unlearned. No need for applause, no need for approval, no need for somebody explaining my value. I know exactly the weight that I carry, I know exactly the road that I'm traveling. Rain on the glass, thoughts in motion, every reflection sparks a devotion. Not to fame, not to attention, but to becoming the best of my potential. Somebody said that the climb never ends. Good, because neither does my intention. Every summit reveals another mountain, every answer creates another question. Years from now when I look in the mirror, I don't want comfort looking back. I want evidence, I want mileage, I want proof that I pushed past limits, that I kept going when quitting was easier, that I stay focused when chaos surrounded, that I built something too strong for excuses, too rough for doubt, too solid for failure. So until that day, I'm still moving, still learning, still adapting, still chasing horizons that keep expanding. Yeah. Yeah. Black smoke hanging over the boulevard. Street signs blur when you're moving this hard. Most of them stop when the route gets rough. I treat resistance like part of the job. Never had room for a passive approach. Never had dreams that were built to be small. Always had something inside saying go, even when logic was saying it don't move. Back at this concrete, mind on a mission. Eyes locked forward, no superstition, no lucky numbers, no magic decisions. Just execution with brutal precision. Everybody loves the view from the summit. Nobody talks about what it demanded. Nobody mentions the countless attempts, or all of the nights where the outcome was damaged. That's where the character forms. That's where the mindset gets tested. That's where it's excuses get buried alive, and discipline becomes a weapon. Fast pulse, cold air, tall buildings, nowhere to hide from what you are when pressure gets there. I watched opportunities vanish, I watched empires collapse, I watch people with everything lose it because they're relaxed. So I stay alert, I stay dangerous, I stay difficult to predict. The second you think that you figured me out, I've already adjusted the script. Someone comfort zone, someone guarantees, someone certainty before they proceed. I learned uncertainty is the entry fee for anything worth becoming reality. Rain falls heavy on the windshield, city lights stretching the rivers. Every reflection looks like a reminder, nothing stands still forever. Not success, not failure, not pain, not pleasure. Everything shifts, everything changes, everything moves with the pressure. That's why I never get attached to temporary victories. The moment one mountain is conquered, another appears in the distance. No finish line, no final chapter, no moment where ambition retires. Just another horizon appearing ahead and another reason to keep climbing higher. Look at the pace, look at the mileage, look at the years invested behind it. People see outcomes, people see headlines to understand what was required. I know, because I lived it. I know, because I earned it. I know, because every lesson left a mark and I preserved it. So if the road gets darker, if the forecast turns violent, if the walls get taller, if the odds stop aligning, good. That's why I usually do my best work. That's why I separate from everybody hiding. That's where I find out how much further I can go. And every single time, the answer is farther than they told me. Yeah. 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 Foot on the gas, watch the skyline distort. I wasn't built for the back of the court. I wasn't made for applauding the winners. I came to become what they're aiming toward. Most of these voices got nothing to risk, talking real loud but avoiding the cliff. Soon as the tension starts filling the air, you see who's solid and who is a myth. I came from environments coded in winter, where every decision could alter the picture. No silver spoon, no convenient beginning, just raw determination making me richer. Years on the grind, still shaping the blade. Every mistake I converted to gain. Every day then became part of the map, showing exactly what roads to evade. I don't get comfortable sitting in place. Comfort can quietly weaken your frame. That's why I'm hunting the edge every day, trying to discover how far I can take it. Look at the wolves and the sheep in the crowd. Some want approval, some stand up proud. Some need a leader to tell them the route. I built my own and then carved it through doubt. Cold eyes, calm mind, no fear, all dry, no luck, no signs, just work, all time. Everybody wants to glow. Everybody wants to glow. Hey. Everybody wants the glory and praise. Nobody talks about years in the rain. Nobody mentions the losses you take or how many nights you spend carrying weight. That's why I laugh when they call it success, like it appeared from a fortunate step. They never witnessed the pressure and stress of how many battles were fought in my head. I'm not competing with people anymore. I'm trying to break what I did before, trying to race to every personal score, trying to see what my limits are for. Storms come, still standing. Walls rise, still climbing. Rope is still moving. No quit, no hiding. By the time they think that they know what I'm doing, I've already changed it and started improving. I've never been interested living predictable. I'd rather stay dangerous, sharp and elusive. So when the lights hit and everybody watches, understand this wasn't built in a moment. This is the outcome of countless decisions made when nobody was giving me notice.
Yeah. Engine screaming through the darkness, city underneath. Every scar I ever carried gave me something I could keep. Most are looking for an exit when the pressure starts to peak. I'm the one accelerating when conditions get extreme. Built from broken expectations, built from failed calculations, built from nights of isolation, fueled by pure determination. I watch dreamers lose direction, I watch giants lose perception, I watch talented contenders trade their future for acceptance. Never me, I was chasing something greater, something deeper than attention, something bigger than a headline, something stronger than a mention. Cold rain hitting on the windshield, street lights stretching into gold. Every mile another chapter, every chapter makes me bold. No handouts, no rescue, no shortcut, no breakthrough, just thousands of small decisions turning into something useful. Everybody loves the spotlight, nobody loves preparation, nobody loves repetition, nobody loves dedication. Until the outcome arrives, then everybody wants to know the formula. Everybody wants the secret, everybody wants the shortcut path without the pain that's underneath it. But there isn't one, there's only sacrifice, only discipline, only persistence, only showing up again, only standing in the fire long enough to stop bodily truth takes shape. That's why I trust action more than promises spoken. Trust results more than narratives constructed. Trust consistency more than temporary explosions. Trust character more than image promotion. I don't need a crowd to validate me. Don't need applause to motivate me. Don't need approval to navigate me. The mission itself is what created me. Late nights, empty roads, no audience, no phones, just ambition sitting shotgun while I'm driving toward the unknown. And honestly, that's where I feel alive. Not when everything is easy, not when everything aligns, but when the odds get ugly, when the road gets steep, when the storm gets louder, when the weak lose sleep. That's where I become dangerous. Because pressure never buried me. Pressure introduced me to myself. Every setback added armor, every failure added depth, every closed door changed direction, every lesson paid respect to the person I'm becoming. Still unfinished, still evolving, still refusing every limit people tried imposing. So if tomorrow brings another mountain, good, I'll climb it. If tomorrow brings another battle, good, I'll fight it. If tomorrow says slow down, I'll outrun it. Because the version of me they doubted years ago would never forgive me for stopping now.